Hi, my name is Renana. Kehoe. I'm the Director of Development here at the Bellforge Arts Center. The Bellforge organization came out of the Cultural Alliance of Medfield, which was founded by Jean Mineo. The name Bellforge very much reflects our mission and our vision for this place, about it being really about the community, the arts, but also this place, and building on the legacy of this place, right, with the arts as healing and everything else. The bell is named after the bell of the chapel building, which is going to be our performance space with a 300-seat flexible seating space, which we're really excited about. And then the forging is all about the buildings around here, the people, the community, forging everything together into one art center. We had an event here a little while ago with a speaker who talked about how, you know, sports events can also bring people together, but you end up on, you know, different sides. Well, with the arts, it's not quite like that, right? You come over, you either watch a concert, watch a performance, watch something, and, you know, you can lay down your blanket. We have some chairs laid out, and it's really about bringing people together with this one experience where even for just those few minutes or hours, you can just put the rest of your life on hold and just be transported into this other experience. It was really hard to process, you know, everything that was going on with the Supreme Court decision and everything else, the coronavirus and just everything else that's going on in the world right now. And so we talk a lot about it, the Bellforge Arts Center, about the arts' special capability to allow people to process things, to allow people to make sense of the world and to heal in many ways. The art's unique ability to bring people together as a community. And so that's really what this project was born out of, trying to get a collaborative art project that everyone in the community in some way contributes to or can contribute to, and then experiences. The artists are from all over the place, both geographically and in terms of media. We have some poetry, some painting, some collage, people responding in very different ways and different styles to everything that's going on. When we put out the call for art, it was really important that anybody could submit to truly make this an inclusive project for the community, no matter where you are. And so, you know, it was free to submit images, it was free to participate in the program today. We've extended the program for tomorrow too, because this program really blew up in a good way. We ended up having 84 submissions, and so all of this is free and everyone is welcome. So today we have a really special exhibit and event going on. It's our first time actually having a musician playing in the chapel for the public, so we're really excited. The exhibit today is made up of images that different people submitted in response to everything that's been going on over the past couple of weeks. So we have the images projected on the wall, and then we have a musician, Sylvia DiCrescenti from the Blackstone Valley Quartet, playing inside. We also have LaPoetica poet here who's going to be doing some spoken word in addition to the violin, and we also have Luminarium Dance Company is here to do some dances outside as well.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone today? It's a beautiful day out there today. I'm going to ask you to give me a moment of your time while we enjoy this space that we're in. My name is Michelle LaPoetica Richardson. I am a poet, and I'm here today because for me, spaces like this matter. All of you are here today. You were drawn to this space in this moment, to this event for a reason. Either you love art, you are art, or you want to participate. You want to encourage it in others. So that's why spaces like this are so important. Poets, musicians like our wonderful violinists up there, give her a round of applause, please. Those of us that call ourselves artists and creative souls, we were put on this earth as lighthouses to bring light in the storm, to guide people that are lost, because we are the storytellers of life. Without art, we would have no history. Without art, we would have no tradition, we would have no culture, we would have no nothing. Because we hold the memories, we hold the formula to bringing a smile to your face, to transporting you to another space and time where you thought of life and things and people and situations differently. It brings you back to a point in time before you were taught to hate, before you learned what hate felt like, before you learned what it felt like to see somebody different for the color of their skin, the texture of their hair, who they believe in, who they pray to, who they love, who they come home to at night. Before all these thoughts were instilled in your head, I want you to go back to that moment when it felt good to just feel your toes in the grass and play with whoever wanted to play. We could still do that. We could still do these things. We could still be together, not just in spaces like this, but in every space we walk through in this world, because we have a duty. We have a duty upon ourselves to give these babies a better world to grow up in. And it's up to us to unlearn the hate. It's up to us to learn love. It's up to us to learn unconditional love. We need to relearn that. We need to relearn what it feels like to feel. We need to relearn what it feels like to feel good. We need to relearn what it feels like to dream, to hope. How many of you wanted to be a dancer or a singer when you was a baby? How many times did you get told that that wasn't the way to go? Be a doctor, a nurse, or a teacher instead. That's where the money is. How many times have we been told as artists? Sylvia, I don't know if you kept track of the list of times that you were told that music wasn't going to make you any money. Why are you doing music? Why are you doing art? Why are you painting pretty pictures? Why are you folding papers? Where is that ever going to take you? Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we heal. This is how we survive. And with your help, this is how we can thrive. When you come to spaces like this, when you donate to spaces and places and organizations like the Bellforge Arts Center, soon to be a great, great accomplishment in this community, when you give to people like this, you give people like me life. When you give to spaces like this, you give people like me and Sylvia a home. And we need that. We need that every day, because this is how we breathe. Everybody knows that the system, the human system, the body has its mechanisms, right? The mechanisms, one of the mechanisms of the body is sweat. It's hot in here. When the body sweats, the body is releasing toxins. It's expelling that which could harm it. When we spit poetry, we're unpacking old suitcases and luggage of things that hurt us in the past. When we spit a poem, when we drop a poem on your listening, willing ears, we're telling you something that happened to us. We're telling you something we dream about. We're telling you something that we want or we need. We're telling you something, and we appreciate it when you listen. And I want to reach a message to all of you that can remember a time when you still had the ability to dream. I know that my ancestors, wherever they may be right now, they're looking down upon us and they're shaking their heads. And they're doing so in shame, because they see the world that we live in and they can't understand where they went wrong, how we've gone wrong. All I know is the only way to fix it is with love. The only way that we're going to get through this is with love. The egos and the hatred and the malice, it's spreading like wildfire. What our ancestors did, the ones that did wrong, has nothing to do with us. We have a totally different slate up in this piece. We have the opportunity to win this battle that's worldwide right now. And it's going to take spaces like this for us to polish our swords, because my words are my weapon. You may forget my name, you may forget the pattern on these pants, you may forget the color of my shirt, but you will not forget how you felt today when you heard my words reverberate off of these walls. And that's what matters. Maya Angelou, if you don't know who Maya Angelou is, look it up. She's one of the most extraordinary poets that ever lived. Maya Angelou said you can forget a person's name, you can forget what they look like, but you will never forget how they made you feel. Never forget how they made you feel. There are too many people out there willing to turn each and every one of us into a question mark. Have you wondering and questioning what you think? Have you wondering and questioning what you believe in, who you love, who you want to be? Do not allow that to happen. Nurture spaces like this. Nurture artists like me. Nurture artists like Sylvia. Nurture organizations like the Bellforge Arts Center. If my ancestors still talked and still walked, what would they say about the cruel world we now live in? To see all of their sacrifices sacrificed to a world of sin, futures looking grim, lives now trimmed from the exercise of dodging bullets of evil while trying to maintain a peaceful existence. Simple things taken for granted, many a seed poisoned by deception. There's no light to bring fruit to conception, much less birth. If your souls could be measured at this point, what would be its worth? For day after day, we seem to take for granted all of the gifts and seeds by life planted, opportunity falling like autumn leaves in the wind. Close your eyes, extend your hand, pull out your shirt, create a basket with your skirt. Dream something, want something, do something. Don't continue to let life pass you by. For since birth, we've seen seconds turn to minutes, minutes to hours, and those hours to days that fly by, waiting for you to embrace that epiphany. Drop blinding cloths and finally see you have and will have until your last dying breath the opportunity to be a fruit-bearing tree, willing and able to nurture all those in its proximity, but instead, we consciously choose to turn a deaf ear, turn our backs out of fear, knowingly choosing not to be, and unknowingly choosing to become Jesus' tear. What if you knew that your time was near, that someone else's clock was winding down? Would you choose to be an adjective, a verb, or a stagnant noun? Smile or frown, be a prince or a pauper? Would you, could you, should you? Not just wear, but even be allowed to look upon a jewel-bearing crown with the intent to wear it. Tell me now how you see fit that we've lost our belief in love, truth, and loyalty, respect, honor, and affection given genuinely, how easy it is for them to stand there and expect from me when they can't even look in the mirror and see what Jesus would see. The greater good, spiritual Robin Hoods of the dream robbing capabilities. Actually, that's what art, the performing arts and poetry has done for me. Mad random, I know, but as my thoughts wander to and fro, I ask you, each and every one of you, if you truly knew that the sky was your limit, how tall would you be willing to grow? I thank you. But there's different ways for you to cooperate and for you to thank me and for you to show appreciation. There's different ways for you to let me know that my art matters, that what I just did here meant something to you, to someone that you think you might be able to tell them about this moment and bring them here. I have here a scan code. For those of you that aren't familiar, a scan code is a funny little alien language that if you put your phone to it, and you take a picture, it's gonna take you to a website that's gonna allow you to donate to the Bellforge Art Center. And you could do so and help artists like me, like Sylvia, and so many others. Cole Rodriguez is gonna be here tomorrow. You can help us survive, you can help us thrive, you can help this place be more beautiful than what it is. Now you see how my voice fills this room? Imagine if it was packed with voices like mine. You hear how her violin fills this room? Imagine an orchestra up on that stage. I'm going to stop speaking now and let you take deep breaths in this space and envision what it could be. Envision what all of this could be with your help. And sometimes your help doesn't have to jingle or fold. Sometimes your help comes by you telling somebody about this space. Sometimes your help comes by you taking a picture of this space and posting it online. Coming soon, don't miss it. It all comes in different colors, shapes, and varieties, but if you want to, there will and there will be a way, and I can't thank you enough for allowing me to share a piece of myself with you today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I really want to thank all of the artists that are participating in this project, all the staff. I mean, we talk about this exhibit being a collaborative project, but it's collaborative with all the staff too. I mean, different people have contributed so much to this project. We have, you know, a playlist that's in conjunction with the exhibit up on Spotify. We have the poets, the dancers, just everything. So just a big thank you to everyone for all their hard work on this, and I know some people here are also donating their services or things, so we're just really appreciative of all of that. And yeah, I hope people come here. We have many more programs and events over the summer, all different ones, something for everyone, and they're all free. So I hope people come back and enjoy it and tell their friends.